support, give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome. It is Monday, I think, and it is very hot and muggy. I don't mind hot, but I hate muggy. Muggy is the devil's shower. It's time for some RPG type news, and let's start with what crowdfundings are coming to an end this week. Okay, so the first is the North setting for 5e that we heard about earlier this year. It's called, the final name they decided on was Svivland, with the adventure calling Freya's Tear. So if you're a big fan of Vikings or the comedy Norsemen or just guys with axes, and you want a 5e that's a little bit more, low key with just raids and Vikings, this might be the game for you. It's Kickstarter's ending the 27th. We have a complete illustrated book of illusions from Phil Stone Illustrations. Obviously, again, 5e, so just a book of pictures. Yeah, okay, I can. Yeah, and that Kickstarter ends the 22nd. We have Axion Puck Expanded, the hip-hop infused cyberpunk tabletop role-playing game, because hip-hop wasn't a part of cyberpunk in the past. No, like hip-hop and rap is one of the cornerstones of yeah. Anyways, Kickstarter is ending on August 22nd from the Wrong Brothers Gaming. I'm a huge fan of cyberpunk, but yeah, no. Lands of Thea for Pathfinder 1 and 2 from Samurai Sheepdog is ending its Kickstarter on 27th. So if you're looking for a new world to explore with your Pathfinder characters, this might be just for you. Another 5th edition adventure called Burials of Tangishire is ending its Kickstarter August 25th. God, fuck, there are other games out there besides 5e. Magic School Mystery from Tanner Wilson is ending its Kickstarter on August 19th. You've been accepted to a wizard school, and can you solve the mysteries before it's too late? Effortless gameplay makes it perfect for kids. The expandable Vampire the Masquerade Rivals card game is ending its Kickstarter on the 20th, and that is from Renegade Game Studios. So if you are very confused about who exactly owns the rights to the Vampire World of Darkness role-playing game, the fact that a different company is putting out the expandable card game will probably just completely furtherly confuse you, because I don't have any clue who owns the rights to this game. And that's it for Kickstarters. Not a lot going on in the world of Kickstarters. Understandable. Let's see what's going on in the regular world of gaming news that I haven't already talked about. Again, not much. And that is understandable because the world has sort of come to an end. It's very hard to do publishing. It's very hard to plan to having things re-released or released or get out to the shops or the mail in time, because you just don't know what's going on. So, and plus it's the end of summer, and the industry does sort of tie down between now and late November, and then it sort of gears up again for the Christmas rush. The quarterly results are in. Dungeons & Dragons, not surprisingly, the #1 selling role-playing game at Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, etc. Of course, it's pretty much the only role-playing game those stores carry, so support me, White Claw. I will sell out and shill your strange-tasting, alcoholic, carbonated water that tastes vaguely like watermelon, but just... yeah. Okay. The people who brought you the Goodman Games, who brought you the super revised Expedition to the Barrier Peaks and Isle of Dread and Keep on the Borderland, are doing Castle Amber, Chateau de Amberville. This will be the original adventure reincarnated. It will include everything that has been printed for Castle Amber, from its very first printing to its most recent printing, any Dragon Magazine's articles on it, any interviews or articles about it, plus a 5th edition update on the very trend-setting, unique, original, weird Castle Amber D&D adventure. So if you're like me and you ate the ghost food and you want to relive that amazing experience, check it out from Goodman Games. That should be coming out before the end of 2020. WizKids announced a 7-set of pre-painted plastic miniature for Curse and Strahd. I assume it will not include the questionable Vashante Gypsy figure. Yeah, like I said, not going on. The Legends of Grayskull, Power of Grayskull Masters of the Universe role-playing game has announced they decided to use the Cortex system. The Cortex system, pretty much a rip-off of Savage Worlds. Yeah, but it's great to see a Legend of Grayskull. I'm even more excited to see that they're doing a Tales of Exadia role-playing game. The Rivers of London role-playing game, based on the urban fantasy novel series by Ben Arvarovich, is announced to be coming out. It's from Chaosium. It uses a customized version of the Chaosium basic role-playing system, and we can expect to see that by the end of the year. Ben Aronovich is working on it with the people over at Chaosium, so it's going to totally reflect his view. Shadows of the Weird Wizard, a family version of Shadows of the Demon Lord, is coming out from Schleb. Dials back the more adult aspects of Shadow of the Demon Lord. So yeah, that's coming out. New drive-through bundle from Green Ronin Battlefield Press Legendary Games for bundle features over 235 worth of game books for just $30 to help the aftermath of the port explosion last week in Beirut. It will include stuff from, Pathfinder, Mutants and Masterminds, etc., etc., etc. And the Star Trek Adventure Humble Bumble from Morpheus is ending this week on Humble Bumble. So if you want to get all the Star Trek role-playing game stuff, the latest version, and support a good charity, check it out. That's the best way to get PDFs and support a charity. And sadly, that's pretty much it for D&D news this week. No major D&D controversies this week. There's rumors of something that happened with Critical Role, which, I can't pass up a chance to jump on Critical Role, but I don't know what it is yet, except somebody did something to somebody and somebody's upset and Mercer said something, and it's very vague, and I don't know, but yeah. Other than weird stuff going on in the gaming world or any interesting news, pretty slow week. Again, understandable. End of summer, plus COVID. There we go. So that's it. Stay safe. Good luck if you're going back to work. Stay healthy. And today is International Vanilla Pudding and Soft Serve Day. So on the way home from work, treat yourself to vanilla soft serve. And I will talk to you later with news.